How did that photo come out? Was that photo good? Let's find out. Was it good? Is that thumbnail worthy? That might be thumbnail worthy.
I think your face is nice, and I'm glad that you exist.
Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls, my name is RightBigChimken, and today I would like to remind you...
The frog and chicken community is proud to celebrate both LGBTQIA Pride Month and Disability Pride Month.
I felt like I needed a big poetic speech. I haven't done a big poetic speech for a while. Actually, I don't think that's true. I've done multiple big poetic speeches in my lifetime, and I'm just going to do this one. I've not got a script. I'm not reading off the screen. I'm just going to say some words, and hopefully I'm just going to throw words at you, and hopefully some of them stick to the wall. So, 10 years ago, the person that I love the most on this planet, the person that gives me purpose, the person that gets me out of bed every morning, the person that is the light of my life, the person that will always be enough for me regardless of the shit that we are going through, got sick. They got normal person sick. And normal person sick is a weird thing to say post the COVID years, because obviously a lot of people got very sick during COVID, so I think a lot of people got a lot more... I need to turn this game down. I think a lot of people got more au fait with this concept of slightly not, or slightly more than normal sick in comparison to what was previously like common colds and chest infections and stuff. But DollyWhiskers got a severe chest infection. In hindsight, they went to work a lot more than they probably should have when they should have been rested in bed, and that will probably be one of the biggest regrets of my life for the foreseeable future, that they weren't, or I wasn't able to sort of keep them in a situation where they felt they couldn't. What am I trying to say? What am I trying to say, chat? One of the biggest regrets of my life is not stopping Dolly from going to work when they were sick. And they got quite a severe chest infection, which once it was eventually cleared, the symptoms quite never went away. And over the course of the next few years after that, we went through various diagnoses, various interactions with the National Health Service in the UK. Some of people there were very helpful. Other people there were significantly less helpful. And over the course of many moons, we eventually got a diagnosis. They were diagnosed with... oh my god. That was a work problem, though. I couldn't take any more time off because work were threatening me with being fired. Fuck Colton Care. True. But also, in hindsight, I should have just told you to quit your job. As absolutely outrageous as that sounds, I should have just told you to quit your job. But what am I trying to say? In July, we celebrate Disability Pride Month, and I've been seeing a lot of content around this as a subject, so I wanted to sort of put my piece down, because it's not like we went out of our way this month to sort of celebrate and support charities on the stream, but a certain amount of this stuff is my life. I take care of Dolly. I'm Dolly's main carer. I look after them as best as I possibly can. I know a good few people in the community know I would, like, beyond literally cutting my arm open and, like, pouring my blood into Dolly's person to make them feel better, there's not really much more I can do. For anybody that has a disability, I speak from a very privileged position, because it's not like I have a disability myself, but I watch somebody on a daily basis struggle with the rigmaroles of that as an issue. The UK is not a particularly supportive place right now, and it especially hasn't been particularly supportive under previous Conservative and Labour rule. I think the only thing I can say, if I can offer any sort of guidance, any sort of steerage, is try your best to find a way to live, because it is very important that you do live. We talk about glimmers on this channel semi-reasonably, finding the little things in life that make you feel like life is worth living, like DollyWhiskers, chronically ill disabled, on one day a year being able to go to a bookshop and buy as many books as they can physically like purchase, and just little things like that. Finding a way is massively important. Finding a way to live is massively important, while simultaneously for the carers out there, it is also massively important that you try to help your significant other, friend, family member, allow them to do that. I am a fixer at the best of times, and my brain, when Dolly is in a situation that I know will make their symptoms worse, every single aspect of my personality to sort of keep them safe is telling me to go, no, don't let them do that. That will hurt them. But it is also, like I said, massively important to find the best way to live and continue to do those important things. Because regardless of everything, it is important that Dolly still gets out of the house sometimes, or at least try our best to, is able to go to a bookshop. Something so simple that the average person takes massively for granted. It's important that they're capable of doing that, like, every once in a while, regardless of how much it affects me from a caring perspective and my sort of like wanting to wrap them up in cotton wool and take care of them as best as humanly possible. So, happy Disability Pride Month. I will try my best maybe next year to do a little bit more within the community because, well, I've had, like, again, there's no reason. There's no reason. There's so much going on right now. Hi. Hello. Raiders. We were just talking about
flap.
we were just talking
Nuts
about feelings.
just raided.
We were just talking about feelings. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, Raiders chat. Pride Month, July words. I'm immediately lost for words. July is Disability Pride Month, and we were just sort of saying he won't read that for over 30 minutes. Quiet, Nets. Quiet. Coming in here with that sort of language. Raiders, if you weren't aware, July is Disability Pride Month. Following straight after LGBTQIA Pride Month is Disability Pride Month, where we take time to think about all of those potentially disabled, chronically ill people in your life. A lot of people could have invisible disabilities, so it's very important that you just take as much care of everybody as humanly possible. But regardless of what I'm saying is, take care of yourselves. If you are sick, allow yourself as much time as is required to heal. Because realistically, as I've already said, and this I'm repeating myself now for the Raiders. One of my biggest regrets in life was I couldn't turn around and sort of say to DollyWhiskers, don't go to work when they were ill. Don't get that illness that left them with the disability and chronic health conditions that they have now. I should have been able to take care of them better at the time. And hindsight is 2020, and I know they don't hold this against me, but it is something that I think about sometimes. Take care of yourselves. It's extremely important. Take care of others, because you have absolutely no idea what's going through their mind at any given time, how their life is affected by things that you might not be seeing. Allow the chronically ill disabled person in your life to live. Find a way to live, because that's the most important thing that you can do. Find a way to live, because if you are in a situation where you are dwelling on all of your symptoms and you are not doing anything and you are just existing, that is not always the best place to be. And not living can be as simple as somebody, like, realistically, there's a matter of context and scale here. I'm not telling somebody that's bedridden to go out and run a marathon, but somebody could read, I don't know, I'm not entirely sure whatever your thing is, just allow yourself, or try to allow yourself to do that thing. And carers, allow that person in your life to live as well, because speaking from personal experience, none of this shit is easy. I respect everybody with a disability. I see you. I respect the carers that are going through the same sort of thing, taking care of somebody as best as they possibly can. And this has been a garbled message from RightBigChimken. More after this commercial break. So I had to derail because I felt I was starting to garble. I feel like I was starting to garble. It's freaking hard out here, bro. It's freaking hard out here, bro. The world is such a shitty place at the best of times, and there are people out there that need our extra special care, and it's important that you just sort of allow it. Allow that extra special care. Traitors, hide out here for a chimp. That's almost a racial slur. I'm not going to pronounce it right. I'm not going to pronounce it like that. It's not a racial slur in the way that I said it, but it's almost a racial slur. If I had, like, a slightly moist mouth, that could have been bad. Nats, thank you for the 185 stream streak and the raid. I really appreciate it. Raiders, we're going to be playing some Soulframe today. Best I can tell, we're going hunting some bears. Since the last time we played, I have bought a second... I blue screened. I don't know why. Your PC blue screened? How did you raid if your PC blue screened? How did you raid out if your PC blue screened? It restarted and I raided out. What was the error message? Do you remember what the error message was? Did you take a photo of the blue screen to remember what the error message you had was? Ran into a problem with the sand face, so it didn't give you any sort of error code or context? You can use your phone to raid out too, even offline? Interesting. It's not like you'd been playing. You can check logs after you can. Actually, yeah, no, that is true. It's System Viewer, isn't it? How to check crash logs, Windows 10. I'm trying to find you a very quick guide. We'll talk about it after stream if you need me to. It'll be easier for me to actually speak to you about it. But, don't panic, but just don't panic. Everybody chill. Don't panic. But you need something like System Viewer, Logs Viewer, something like that. You need to sort of diagnose why it crashed. Because that can be as simple as stuff like your RAM got a little bit out of order. But at the same time, it can also be tied to overheating and various other things. Transits. You know who's probably good at diagnosing this as a problem? Sky Alucard. Get on that. Does Colonel Power need anything? Cup Noodles, you're in chat. Do not raid me while you're doing it. Start doing it.
Flap. Canoodles just raided.
Hi, Cup. You were already in chat. We do not do that solo raiding thing. See, I wanted to make a point. What was the point? Don't follow Cup Noodles. They're making a point. Because then it adds to the logs. You can check logs, just don't do anything after. Oh no, I know you could raid offline. You didn't need to tell me that you could raid offline. You didn't need to tell me that. We're not allowed to draw attention. We're not allowed to draw attention to that as a fault because Twitch has got this thing where people can spam one-person raids if they're offline, and we don't draw attention to that as a thing that Twitch allows you to do. Because that could be bad, and that is also a reason that a lot of Twitch streamers have more than, they limit their raid counter to at least 2 people. Event 41. Does Colonel Power mean anything? Yes. Colonel Power 41 critical. Could be tied to PSU, unstable memory settings, overheating, or corrupted system drivers. But if it booted straight afterwards, it's not corrupted system drivers, and it's probably not RAM. So considering you have an overheating issue, it might be that you have an overheating issue, because we know you had an overheating issue. Could be overheat, could be power surge. Yeah. We're gonna play Soulframe. I'm gonna read through. We're just out here. We're out here casually identifying tech. Welcome to RightBigChimken's Tech Problems Hotline with your host, RightBigChimken, and his bald head. Thank you. I'm gonna read through chat real quick because I was getting a little bit overly involved with that. Dilemma, congratulations on the first. And continuously leading the Guess the Word board. Dilemma lock themselves in as the winner of the Guess the Word game on like day 1, and everybody's been trying to keep match score ever since. But yes, welcome in, Dilemma. Thank you very much for doing that. Chat, if you'd like to join me on Bongo Cat, you can. If you use !IDLE in chat, That will get you as a direct link to where Bongo Cat is on Steam. Please give it a download. Please come join us. There is a lobby code pinned to chat right now. There's you get one of these guys. The arms moves up and down. You can unlock cosmetics. It's just this nice community thing we like to do every stream. Alternatively, if you'd like to play Guess the Word and overthrow Dilemma from slot number 1, all you need to do is type one singular word in chat to make a guess. Do not use any commas, full stops, etc. That is how you guess the word game. Vulcan Ryan, welcome in. Happily Avocaro, thank you very much for the contribution and welcome in. Chat, if you go to the channel point menu, any channel points entered into the community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It's all about teaching you a life skill. It's all about teaching you how to save. It's all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeems. Kara, damn, I blame hospital Wi-Fi. Kara, I blame your face. DollyWhiskers is celebrating their 4-year mod anniversary. Holy shit, does that mean... I swore. Holy heck, does that mean... Because you were my mod, basically... My original go live date is a little squiffy. Because... Actually, no, that lines up because I qualified as affiliate by the September. I was live maybe 2 or 3 times in the August, and then I was an affiliate by the September. Everybody, it's not an official one, but today might be my go live anniversary. I don't actually know if that's true, but still. Happy birthday to me. DollyWhiskers, thank you very much for... Yo, I'm trying not to burp loudly. I'm drinking 7-Up. DollyWhiskers, I really like your face. Hi. Dilemma, thank you for being here. Dolly with the raining cats and frogs. Dilemma with the contribution as well. Evil Sealet with the contribution. Jura with the contribution. Evil Sealet, you're looking absolutely fabulous. Have you done something different with your hair? Jura, thank you for the hydrate as well. Vulcan Ryan with the 240 stream streak. Nye, welcome in. Sky, welcome in. Nats, welcome in. Cecile, welcome in. Hello. I hope you're all good. Vadim, hi. Hope it's going well for you today. Cup, hi. Welcome. Evil Sealet has already been shouted out, but they're pretty, everybody. A blue screen, Chim. Blue screens are scary. Don't calm down. Calm down. We're scrolling. Sorry, I just made a point here with the raid. When you restart with the red, I just says kernel power under the source of critical error. I don't mean to hijack the stream. Please play Soulframe. No, it's fine. It's usually an abrupt power loss. Could be an overheat. Could be power surge. My RGB didn't turn red. The RGB turning red is there could have been a spike of heat as opposed to like a steady, oh my god, we're potentially just about overheating. So for whatever reason your PC might have gone, wow, I'm really hot now, and just gone boo and turned off. When your RGB turns red where you've had those overheats before, it's like, oh, it's getting a little bit warm in here. It's getting a little bit warm in here. Oh, this is a bit uncomfortable. This is very uncomfortable. I better start flashing red. You see the difference? Try de-dusting heavily. I hear that alarm. Turn your car off. Wait, is there a car alarm? Does it be hard to go by one visor? But what I never figure out is if you streamed and raid offline and go offline, forget to raid after, how many views you retain from that. Oh, so if your stream goes offline, like if you crash, right?
Let's settle this. Chim to Ken.
The act of raiding takes all of the people that is in your chat room and moves them to another chat room. So if you raid out, even though you're offline, whoever is in that room outside of bots get transported to that different location. You can raid out. The act of raiding is just, if somebody's in there, they go. In the same way that when sometimes you raid out, the people don't go. Is this whole thing. We shout out Cara, Evil Sealet, Blue. Thank you very much for the contribution and welcome in. Marek, thank you very much for the contribution and welcome as well. Marek, thank you very much for hitting me with your fish. Can I have a cheeky image game whilst you're in the intro? Sure. I will allow it because it is the last day of Disability Pride Month, chat, and I have this game that I can turn on Dolly's request. I don't turn it on for anybody else. Only DollyWhiskers. Only DollyWhiskers, chat. There is a game that's about to appear on screen, and what you have to do, in the same way that you play the Guess the Word game, is tell me which country the image belongs to. That's Egypt. I'm just going to put it out there. That's Egypt, probably. Right? That's got to be Egypt. That's got to be Egypt. Jordan is not Jordan. Was it Jordan? No, it wasn't Jordan. See, it was Egypt. What did I tell you? It's too late now. You lost it. You're out of time. Oh my god! I wonder where those giant heads are from. I wonder where those giant heads are from, chat. Okay, that's 2. We're going to 10. We're going to 10. I'm gonna play, but I'm not gonna. That's definitely not France. We're gonna play to 10. I want to say the one that's right of Italy. I want to say the one that's right of Italy, not Italy. The Brooklyn Bridge. It's not the Brooklyn Bridge. Montenegro. No, not Montenegro. Where does Ezio Auditore live? Apparently the hint's Europe. I take it all back. It's Switzerland. 100% Switzerland. Definitely Switzerland. There's not enough ski ramps. Norway. I was right. It is Montenegro. Portugal. That's just where in the world? Crete. Oh, it's Greece. That's Greece. Wherever that Montenegro is the place where Ezio Auditore's villa is in Assassin's Creed 2. And it's the only reason I know the name of that country. I've completely lost count. No, it's where the map is posted. Spain. Oh, so when somebody guesses, it closes the game. There's no build up. It just. Oh, while we're here, actually. While we're here, chat. How do I unlock position? Aha. That doesn't actually do anything. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, it's lagging because I'm live. This was a big mistake. Yeah. I'm just gonna stop touching it. I'm just gonna stop touching it. Dolly, you asked me to make it bigger the other day. Ooh woo. That's as big as it'll go. Because it's in a box, and when I made the box bigger, the game didn't increase in size. I'm gonna give you 3 more rounds. 3 more rounds. 3 more rounds. This is number 1. Kimchi. Dolly, you asked me to make it bigger the other day. That's as big as it will go. I mean, maybe if I stretched first, I don't know. I don't think that's how penises work. Is penis a swear word? I definitely isn't. No, I take it back. It's definitely not. I got distracted by the word game. That's Venice. That's 100% Venice. That's 2. Last one. For all the marbles. Some of these are stupid easy. Who can type Australia the fastest? There we go. And now you go away. Goodbye. There we go. We're going to play some Soulframe. We're going to play some Soulframe. We're going to actually play the game before I get too far into it. Blue Woo. Blue Woo! Okay, chat. Okay, that was a lot more of that game than I had been intending, so thank you very much for sticking through that. Chat, if you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. You can't actually see that yet. Why are you bluer instead of blue sub? That's a whole long story. Chat, if you've achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, some people consider getting out of bed a big deal, other people consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. If you've done something cool that you'd love to share with the class, I would love to hear about it so I can tell you that I'm proud of you. I am proud of myself today. I'm proud of myself today because not so long ago, the people that I work with were like, you know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do? We're going to plan a do every Wednesday, the last Wednesday of the month. You know that horrible obligation you get at Christmas where you have to go to work Christmas parties? And they were all of a sudden like, oh yeah, you know that horrible obligation that you only have to deal with in December? We're going to try and make it so you feel like that every single month. And my immediate response to this was, no. No! And they meant well. Don't get me wrong, they meant well, but it is so adverse to what I want to do with my time after work or how I want to spend my money right now that I was like, no, there's a boundary here that I will not cross. I'm going to stop you. I'm very flattered that you want me there, but I will not be there. I appreciate it. I'll see you around. And they were okay with that. But the fact that I established that boundary is good. They've officially cancelled the new Blade film, and I need to mourn. I feel like that had been on, like, the writing of that had been on the wall for a billion years. But at least they've officially confirmed it now. Hopefully, Mashar, I can't pronounce the guy's name. My only hope is the guy that was going to play Blade. My only hope is maybe they'll keep it. Maybe it's cancellation of the standalone film. Maybe Blade will do an Incredible Hulk. Maybe Blade will do a Punisher where they become mainstays in other MCU feature films. As much as that sucks, maybe that's how it'll work. Bring back Wesley Snipes. Bring back Wesley Snipes. I'm sorry. I've heard a couple of people that they like the new Spider-Man film. I like that. From what I've seen of it, it's meant to be. It's seemingly very good. I've not seen it personally. I've completely spoiled myself already, but I'm not really. I've sort of grown out of Marvel films to do it to a little degree. They got him back for Deadpool versus Wolverine. The difficulty with Wesley Snipes is, wasn't he an absolute teabag? Wasn't he the guy that was like, oh, I'm going to show up for set, but I'm not going to open my eyes for some reason? I remember there being a drama around Wesley Snipes, and I can't remember what it was. And I also can't say his name for some reason. Wesley Snipes. Okay, there we go. We're moving on. Oh no, that was a director problem, I think. I literally have no other... I do not have the knowledge. I read about it, and the director was an idiot. I do not have the knowledge. Chat, let me talk you through some things, because there have been some changes. I'm going to pet this dog. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? I'm petting that dog. Okay, that's all we needed in our lives. Can I pet that dog? What a dog doing? Okay, we press this, we'll go over here. So, chat. So, game complete, 100%. So, I have unlocked Dwello. Whilst I have been away, I've been doing some things. I have finished leveling up Tethrin now. I have finished leveling up Wild Tethrin. I now have access to Wild Sirin, which is the second of the Founders Packs that I've purchased. And I've also now unlocked officially Dwello and Erangel through general amounts of play. I currently have this unofficial plan where rather than having the money to buy the entire Founders Edition at Paragon level, which is the maximum level, it's quite expensive, I'm buying the individual pieces, and at the very end I will buy the basically when you buy a Founders Edition of this game, there are 3 options, and then there's the Paragon option. The Paragon option is absolutely everything. Instead of doing the Paragon option first, I'm doing 1, 2 and 3, and then whatever's left I will just pick up for pocket change, because the good thing is when you buy one Founders Edition of this game, the cost of the Paragon Edition reduces in price. Thank you, DE, for not being corporate swine. Honestly, it's a really nice way to do it, and I hope that they take at least a little bit of solace in the fact that that's a really good way of doing that. So it also means I didn't have to spend £60 this month. I spent an additional 25, and I have a completely new pack that I will be able to level up in Wild Siren. Sparring, good. I have also had to switch to a dagger because I've been leveling up some of the weapons. Whilst I've been playing, we have now leveled up the main Tethrin weapon, we have leveled up the rapier, and I have leveled up a greatsword. I have switched over to a dagger called Rostrum. We are about halfway through it, and I'm still working on thrice burns. I'm not using my sidearm enough, and I really need to fix that. I will... Because this keeps coming up, and I will just mention it again, a reminder to anybody that might be potentially planning to play this game, each item has a virtue requirement. The virtue requirement for these two is blue and red. That means I've set my virtues here under this to Courage and Grace 12, Spirit 5, and everything seems to be working at least a tiny bit well balanced. I do, however, notice that I need to apply some runes to this dagger, which I'll do now. I do not have a rune for this dagger. Anyway, moving on, that's it. Welcome back to Soulframe. Strap yourselves in. We are going to go to the top of the College of Pensieves, I hope. And then we are going to go hunt a bear, I hope. And pop. Everything should be a slightly harder gameplay loop right now because I'm starting with a pack that's level 0. We're going this way. Is the game very quiet, or have I gone deaf? Oh yeah, the game's on 25, that's why. I had gone deaf. I had. It is true. The game was on 25 out of 100. I had gone deaf. Where are we headed? That way. Hi, fellas. Let's see how bad this is. It's not bad at all. Good start, everybody. Good hustle. Let's go. Boing. Whoa. Okay, let's go see what that was, because I do alert for Guild Wars 2 things. No worries. Chat, I have a request. Oh, I've got a gun now. Okay, good. That's how the dagger works. It's always on fire. I don't know how. I'm not sure how you could make something that was always scientifically on fire, but still, it's very nice. What was I about to say? My wife has gone to play some Guild Wars, to do some Guild Wars stuff. Chat, I'm gonna level with you. I'm going to level with you, chat, right now, live on the RightBigChimken Twitch channel. I might play some Guild Wars this weekend. If we do Guild Wars for an entire stream, it will be one of the days. It will not be both days. We're going to proceed with The Witcher 3 at least a little bit, but one of the days might be Guild Wars. It will depend on how my day at work goes tomorrow. On request of my lovely wife. On request of my lovely wife, I have been trying to find the time to get back into the game now that I've put down Final Fantasy 14. And honestly, I might as well make it a stream. But it's a Saturday tomorrow. It is. I work on a Saturday. Like 1 in 6 Saturdays I work. 1 in 6 Saturdays, Chim is a working boy. I have not hit anything with the gun yet. Come on. Dude! Okay, that works. I like that. That's less good. I've now hit something with the gun. That's personal growth. You're dead. You're dead. The other weapons I've been using have got almost a lunge effect on them, but when you do the heavy attack with this dagger, it's just an upward swing. There is no forward movement, and I keep finding myself sort of walking up to somebody and then not hitting them with anything. Holy, why is the game so framey all of a sudden? Come on. Thank you. You're dead. Is this where we're going? It is where we're going. Why am I getting so many frames? This building is very framing. You're stinky. Why are you stinky? Wait, why am I stinky? I don't know, turn the graphics down. I refused. The graphics are on ultra. It can run on ultra. Or extreme, or whatever the game is. See, it's fine. Why was it framey walking up to this building? Well, you can't, that's why. I mean, look at all the... That's awkward. There we go. Look at all of these beautiful frames that I've got. Look at my ample belly button. You could park a bus in there. Look at the size of my belly button. Oh, can I show you something? I can't do that yet. I need to... Remind me, I need to show you something in a minute, chat. Come on. Got him. Oh, would you leave me alone? I want to show chat something, right? I want to show chat something. Okay, chat. This is my character, right? That is my belly button. This is my character. That is my belly button. Because I bought the Founders Edition, the game gave me more in-game currency. And there is an armor set here that I am so curious about. Can you see that? Where it's sort of a skirt and then just has 2 straps? That is their bare chest under that shirt. How does that work? Is anybody curious to see? Because I'm sure this suit of armor will unlock for me eventually. Your blacksmith is wearing it? Really? Look at her to get an idea. I mean, are we feeling the tatas right now? Are we feeling the booba? Or do we prefer the cape? You put a little band-aid over your nipples. Are you feeling who is feeling the booba and who is feeling the cape? I didn't realize it was quite literally what she's wearing, but you know. It's got no back. I would always like to feel booba. I could never feel booba. I like boobs. Ask a friend to borrow theirs. I like the cape. I'll stick with the cape. I feel like the answer is cape. But I needed to show you. I needed to show you. Moving on. Very well.
Here, envoy, is where we perished. Fine, more accurately, down there. I was pushed, you see, by the Archsage herself, a Pharaoh when she learned our secrets.
Bird. Oh. I'm so confused with what just happened.
More grace for the soil.
The ghost with the creepy baby is trying to speak to me, and I can't find a way in again. Whoop. Intruder door. That's how you get in, chat. Intruder door. Is that Jam drinking water? Have you just posted Jam drinking water in my chat? I don't think of Jam as somebody that hydrates. Is that weird? Is that weird though? Like, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they have to consume water. I get that. I can't picture Jam with water. I'm not sure what I can picture Jam with, but it's definitely not water. I am very confused with where this is going. Do you imagine it being a constant monster or boba? Maybe. I'm not really sure. Okay, so like, I don't think it's up there. To the top of the College of Pensives. I'm up the top of the College of Pensives. I'm at the top of the College of Pensives. How much more up can I be? I was trying to do something cool and it didn't work. I was trying to do something cool and it didn't work. Ignore that. Okay, good. Oh wow, I jumped from the building and didn't die? Ooh. Amazing. Where does this bird want me to go? There is something about this building that is poorly optimized, because every time I walk too close to certain parts of it, the game sort of melts. Okay. Yeah, the bird goes down there and hovers. Am I missing something? I've withheld the truth for too long. Okay, it's not that we're glitched out. You're missing a kiss? Mwah! Is that better? Mwah! To you. Does that help? Does that freak you out a little? Freaks me out a little. I don't think the bird knows what he wants. Okay, the bird now seems to actually be going up, which is important. No, he's stuck again. Okay, bird goes up. And then stays here. I'm beginning to think that this quest is borked. Stop stabbing the floor. Okay, the bird is heading up again. Is quest balked, though? Why does this tower suddenly feel infinitely longer than it was before? I'm balked. Have you come across any balked quest? It's in alpha, so I'm sure it's not impossible. But the quest bird doesn't seem to know what's going on. Because now he's going upstairs again. You're not balked, Nats. I'm off to chill and watch YouTube in bed. Have fun. Okay, and then the bird walks up here. I'm beginning to think I've broken this somehow. What would be the best way to fix this? We have relogged before. Let me relog. We have relogged before, and the game sort of just wakes up and figures out what it's doing. I can't get my password. I thought I had it copy-pasted. Oh, butts. Okay, we're outside now, so I'm gonna have to fight all of that shizwas again. Okay, bird, it's on you. Do not fail me. The quest is the title of the thing is Get to the Top of the College of Pensives. That's his kissing an eye in my chat. How dare they, honestly? Come on, then! Ads coming up in 5, chat. Nice. I can still hear grunting.
Reveal yourself, Shadow.
Come on, then. Is there anybody else? Sorry, was I grunting too loudly? Yes.
Is where we perished. Fine, more accurately, down there. I was pushed, you see, by the Archsage herself. A fairyling, when she learned our secret.
I'm beginning to think that that isn't meant to push down the stairs. I don't wanna struggle on with a broken quest for too long. The bird has gone straight out the window. Oh! This wasn't here last time. It's like, why does it fades to black like there's a cutscene of some kind. And then the quest bird stops working. I don't understand. There is nothing. 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 The quest line is still get to the top of the College of Pensives. So, maybe there'll be something up there this time. I'm not holding out hope, if I'm honest, but still, it's always important to remain positive. Are you up here this time? No. He just goes over here and stands. To the Google! To the top of the College of Pensives. To the top of the College of Pensives. Broken? Question mark? Here we go, Reddit. Sometimes it's a bug, happened to me, the screen frickered black, then when I got to the point of the cutscene should start and nothing. Relogging. Okay, so I've relogged once. This time I'm going to close the game entirely and we'll come back from 0. Sorry about this, chat. I will not focus too hard on this. If we can't proceed the quest too quickly, I will just do the other quest. I've got another one to do. It's very important. Pre-alpha. Can you believe it? The game doesn't function straight out of the box. Again, I'm drinking 7-Up and I'm trying not to burp really loudly. Hold the line, caller. Pop. Okay, good. One minute till ads, chat. I'm switching to the boater. To the top of the College of Pensives. Magnanimous is a good word. That is a good word. I like that word. Am I going the right way? Yes. Okay, I'm back. Hi, cursed. Curse, they're everywhere. They've got knives. Tell them to leave you alone. I've tried. They don't listen. Okay, kill everything down here. Try harder. I am but humble chicken boy. With my magic knife. I'm a Kate. I'm a Cecile in chat. Cecile. How's it going, Cecile?
Here, envoy, is where we perished.
Yes.
Fine. More accurately, down there. I was pushed, you see, by the Archsage herself. A fairyling, when she learned our secret.
I'm gonna go... Is it gonna work this time? Yes! The cutscene triggered that time! That's really weird that it broke like that. Look, it happens like Nats too. Your hair grows when you use heavy skills. Nats didn't believe me until I believed you,
Well,
if it's any consolation.
that is a truth, but not what killed us. The Archsage had long been suspicious of the little genius, of our unique partnership.
This is
In
what...
the Pensieve's records, she discovered my enrollment slips. A lifetime ago. Many lifetimes ago.
This is what the inside of Dolly's head looks like.
128 years, to be exact.
Yeah, my wife... this is what the inside of my wife's head looks like. Just books. Whoa! Well, I messed that up.
Forgive me, envoy. I could not resist. For draft by draft, title by title, my death day drew nearer. But my book did not. I needed more time, you see. An extension. And within the cursed tomes of the Orem Canus, I found it. A spell to stall the mortal suns.
Yeah, but you're a ghost. It can't have gone very well. Welcome back from the ads chat. We got the cutscene to play eventually. This is my desk. My desk is amazing.
In candlelit Calvert, I spoke the cursed spider-lect. But alas, my scattered mind. The page beside caught my eye, and without thinking, I added infantry, moral, a fertility charm. And so it was. A crying babe upon the Orem tone. My genius. My father. My son. Me. The whispers of distraction doubled. Magic's wasted on a book still unwritten. Now I see it was fate. Yes, how can one write a tome on a topic that does not yet exist? Do you see, Envoy?
The baby is himself.
Everything I have put to pen, the pages of your journal. This is my book, and its subject is you. So tell me, Envoy, what shall be our title?
Chronicles of Carnage, Tales of the Envoy Odeslayer, Fables of a Fiend, The Envoy Rogue of a Legend, Healer's Handbook, An Envoy's Soul to Save Us All, Alkan Almanac, An Envoy's Guide to the Wide's World Lore, Codexicon, Words and Wars of an Envoy Framed. Let's just call it book. I kind of like let's just call it book, because all of the other ones aren't very good. The closest one is probably Healer's Handbook, but the rest are just sort of like... The others are all really cliche.
A strange name for a book, but for you, my muse, it shall be done. Come, return to Nightfold. Let us celebrate.
We shall call it book. Is your journal's name Book? Yes. I think the other ones were terrible. Let's celebrate. Whee! Turn to Orlick in Nightfolds. Hello! What sagas need scribing? There's a book called The Book of the Book, and about 130 pages are blank. It's a Taoism thing. I like book. And you know what I also like? That book gave me pants. I'm getting some pantaloons from book.
See, little one, the envoy thinks no less of us for our execution. All your nervous chatter for nothing. Unless there is something you hide even from me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hunting bears after this.
At last, the title of my book is decided. Our book.
The book. The bookiest book of them all. The book, and a book. So, that's the end of chapter 2. I wonder if there are any more chapters. I quite literally don't know. I do have to proceed the story. I do need to proceed the story. Mule? That's a silly name for a book.
Envoy?
The book Brigade? If anything, if anything, Dilemma, that should have been the name of the book club. Hindsight's 2020. Our book club is called the Secret Book Nook. And I have this button. Wow. I started the book the other night. I started it at work at this week. I'm really enjoying it so far. We're reading it says there, The City of Brass. It's been really interesting. I make it sound like I'm surprised. I'm really surprised. God, I'm so surprised right now. Okay, we're gonna try and tick all of these, and then we'll do the complicated bit with the leveling up. Anyway, I am now going to hunt the dangerous animal of all, a bear. Started Gideon of the 9th this week, liking it so far. Okay, chat, so I did this one slightly by accident off stream. I came up to talk to this woman, and she was like, no, we can't have that, in a bad French accent. And gave me a vision of an evil 3-headed bear. And now we must go find them. We have already slain an evil deer, so I'm assuming the evil 3-headed bear is in the same spirit of that. Whee! Okay, this time I'm going to do something cool. Whee! I mean, it wasn't as good as it wasn't as good as I was hoping it would be, because I fluffed it.
Oh, another call for Sin if you like.
I fluffed it. Okay, we're going this way. We're off, chat. We're gonna go hunt the bear by seeking the sap. I have no idea how long this quest is. I have 50 minutes. How far are we running? Oh, not too far. The sooner they add some mode of transportation to this game, the better. I know fast travel is a thing that exists, but I've yet to unlock it. At one point, you're able to teleport between the giant trees. What's happening? Oh. Okay, good. And we're running. and we're running, and we're looking good while doing it. Look at our belly button. Chat, my belly button doesn't look like that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
This is history's envoy. Well found.
Okay. If his baby is him. I like these short swords on the daggers. This one. When does it like this is a dagger in in-game lore, but it like I think by most standards that would be a sword, right? I think by most standards that would be a sword. Oh. It's almost as long as her arm. I think so. Like, what's the average size of a dagger? I think is a dagger, but it's like from hilt to like point. That is as long as her arm is. If it's a short sword, it's a very short sword, and it fits under the dagger category. It's just very big. That's not a knife. This is a knife. You've clearly played Knifey Spoony before. Okay. I'm coming for you, bear.
Not here for Christmas, dragon. Stone idol.
Got him! Nice. I'm here for tree sap. Seek the sap. Okay, the bird's got a long. Okay, we're not even slightly close. The bird's gone for miles. Daggers are typically double-edged, mostly honed for thrusting instead of slashing.
So it wants to play.
This knife isn't double-edged. This dagger is.
Silence mark. Another mark.
This dagger's not double-edged. Typically double-edged, mostly honed for thrusting or slashing, but if you look at the edge of that knife, it's, I'm not sure what the technical term is, but where it slims down for the slashing bit, it only does it on the one side. I mean, it's also curved slightly, and I'm not entirely sure if that makes it a kukri. Who knows? I don't know. I just know the names of things. Okay, that's what my dodge button summons a person playing a guitar now. Kukris have a distinct forward curve. That curve is backwards. Are you going to try and make me spell kukri backwards? Because I definitely don't have the capability of spelling kukri backwards. K-U-K-R-I. So, kook. I think Sky is right. We will call this dagger an Urkuk. I got the set.
That smell. We can get closer. My sight isn't where it was, you know?
No, you are kook. Drip the sap into Verminia's cauldron. Ooh. I gotta go drip some sap in a cauldron. Uh-huh. Did I just get kidnapped? The cape makes this very awkward.
Oh, envoy. Just a few puffs and you lose your head. What? What did you see? Ma grand-mère always praised my gift to interpret such vagaries before they weighed her down.
A bear with 3 heads.
It is worse than I thought. Forever alone. What has gotten into you? Is that so? The red moaning. Forgive me, envoy. This sap dream is no oracle of your many inadequacies, but a vision of your violent future. Sounds delicious, no? Allons-y. To Weathered Wood.
We are going to Weathered Wood, whatever that means. I'm gonna level up while I'm here. You became bat. I am the bat. I am the knight. Oh, where is Rachel? I don't know enough. I don't know enough about those films to make direct references. Pop. Whee! Okay, rendezvous with Verminia. Where is Verminia? Pretty goddamn close. Pretty. Verminia is pretty nearby. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, Marek. Sweet dreams. I wish you all of the best in all of your future endeavors. I need to get up this mountain. I see a duck. Nice. Where am I going right now? I need to get over there, and it's on the opposite side of a wall. I think I need to go all the way to here to find the exit. Oh, there's just so many trees. Reminds me of home. So many trees and people walking around in suits of armor, apparently. Suits of armor and apparently zombies elsewhere too. Maybe it doesn't remind me of home. We don't have bears. Organism? I mean, we kind of do. Where do we have bears in the UK? Or are you making a innuendo about sexy large gay men? Exactly, okay. Ow. Used to have bears a very long time ago, I think. Well, supposedly we have panthers, and I don't believe that. I don't know if we had bears. Apparently there are panthers. It is hard to imagine. It isn't hard to imagine when you think only 3% of the UK is actually built up residential. We only occupy a very small part of the island. I'm now curious to know what the exact stat is, because that's a stat that I've not looked up. Am I about to get attacked? I am. Sorry, I'm just killing people. I opened Google to look up that statistic, and then people turned up. It's definitely very exciting. There's so much fighting going on. There's so much fighting. There's a guy with a knife. I stabbed him in the face, and a dog. And oh my god, is that your mother? Is that your mother? It's not your mother. Okay, everybody's dead, chat. Everybody is 100% dead. How much space is built on in UK? 8.6. Okay, I'm well off. 8.6 of land in England is of developed use, with 91.2% non-developed, 0.2 residential. But still, 8.6 is still a minuscule amount. That is less than I would have guessed. It's really quite small. The difficulty in this, I would guess 0.5. The difficulty, so the same question for Australia. The difficulty in this country is people refer to greenbelt as forest. So when you say not built upon, they assume forest, and there's a very big difference. It's very small, I forget. How much space not built on in Australia? G'day, mate. Australia. I don't want to use approximately 95%, but this is AI, so they say like 95%, I think seems to be the ballpark figure. About 86-88% of Australia is effectively uninhabitable. Still got lots of fields and such, yeah. So when you talk about the panther thing, I'm not saying that I believe that it's true. But I'm sure there is stuff that goes on in the UK that quite literally, regardless of the size of the country, I'm sure there's stuff that happens in the UK that nobody is ever really 100% on. Are there, what does the internet think? Are there wild big cats in the UK? Yeah, black leopards are quietly thriving in the British countryside. Big old pussies in the British countryside. Beavers have been reintroduced to the UK in the last couple of years after being hunted to extinction. How cool is that? That is really cool. That is very cool, and I think it's going to happen not too far from where I am in the north. That is very cool. Go show. I want to see your beat. Are there Pokemons in the UK? Yes, everywhere, Cecile. You can't throw a stone without stepping on a Pokemon. Blue, I really want to see your beaver. Show me your beaver. If the beavers are near you, Blue, you need to go take photos for me. I'm picturing someone out in the Cotswolds having a picnic and a panther just sorting by. It's one of those. It's been an urban myth in this country since I was a kid that very rich people get cats as pets, big cats, and release them when they're no longer able to keep them. And when you look at that statistic about how little built-up space actually exists in the UK, you can kind of understand that theoretically somewhere out there there's a little valley somewhere, and there's a mummy large cat and a daddy large cat and several small children cats, and they're just living their best life, eating robins. Eating robins. It sounds like a Disney... If it sounds like a Disney cartoon, that's because I meant it like that. Yeah, but it's tinfoil hatty. There's never... My aunt, who now had a severe stroke and has been in residential care for a long time, before they had their stroke, was adamant that when they were driving in the depths of deepest, darkest Wales sometime, that a large cat walked out in front of their car, looked at them, and then walked away. They are adamant that or they were adamant that that was a thing that happened to them. But my aunt is a bit of a... my aunt is problematic at best. My aunt is problematic at best. And now their brain doesn't work properly, so... It is what it is. Know what else is cool? It's something like 2% of people in the world have ever seen a platypus in the wild, and I'm part of that. That is very cool. I always feel like when you see when you see video of platypuses, platypi. What's the plural of platypus? When you see those moles with the duck beaks, they always feel a little bit uncanny, like they don't really exist. That's one of the coolest stats of all. Platypuses. They always seem like they're fake to me. I know they exist. I know they exist. That's not me saying I don't believe in platypuses. But when you see them, they just don't look real. But aren't they also like one of the most... They're poisonous, right? Cecile, thank you for the gifted sub to Platypussy.
Peep peep. Cecile_Valdelius has gifted a tier 1 subscription to Platypussy.
Oh, it's not even Platypussy, it's Platypussy. Whoever created animals that... Aren't platypuses poisonous? They have poisonous birds on their backs and their legs or tails, maybe? Like, they look like that, and they're also poison mammals. Yes, the spur on the back leg of the male, I think, it's very poisonous. I find that funny. In a... What the hell were they thinking that day sort of way? Crikey, I didn't know that. Yeah, don't fight a platypus, basically. Don't fight a platypus and say crikey. As in, never say crikey to a platypus. They don't like it.
Lizard.
Never say crikey to a lizard either.
Took you long enough. If your fate is to battle this wretched beast, my puppets will be glad to guide you. Oh no.
Lizard.
An envoy's mind is simple. More than one guide would be... Unless... A floppet. Flop it. To Webbitwood we go.
She turned my bird into a rat. She turned my bird into a floppet. A fluffet? Common lizards they are called, which is a bit rude. Good luck finding one to fight. Even you get lucky enough to find one, it's long gone before you get close. My bird is now a rat. Yeah. It is what it is, I guess. So long, bird. Do you think there's a giant bear around here somewhere, considering all of the knockdown trees? I see you, squirrel, lurking over there in the bushes. Oh. Dolly, are you in chat right now? I think you were lurking, but did you come back? Imagine if a platypus could fly too. It would be a massive stretch to have them have wings.
Wish, stuck, silent now, but for the wind.
No, I'll tell you after stream, it's fine. I've changed my mind, I'll tell you after stream. It's a secret, chat, you're not allowed to know.
The sap of elder voicing trees, once granted drinkers future dreams.
Was that a round
None
song?
his own, no cub nor home.
Beef!
He raised them, their all-bearer, Bromius.
Bro! He's so happy! He's so happy! I love him! He's making trees!
Sip and crown and see till morn, with this song of growth we.
I love him.
Why won't you grow?
I love him. I used to do that to my mum, though, to be talking on the phone and then we'd be hanging up, and right before I'd go, I'd say, oh, just one more thing, and then hang up. I miss my mum. Boom. I've remembered what I was gonna say. I've remembered what I was gonna say. DollyWhiskers, in the spirit of that map game that we played at the beginning of stream, how do you feel about chat plays cookie clicker? Because I might have the ability to do that soon. I hate it. Now you love it. You love it. I know you love it. Don't listen to them.
Chirp, chirp. DollyWhiskers just cheered 1 bits. No.
No? I don't understand. One bit, but maybe.
Chirp, chirp. Blue Woo 23 just cheered 1 bits. But maybe.
I mean, I'll be realistic. It could still happen even if Dolly says no.
Wow.
We gotta find evil-looking trees. Which is problematic because I ran all the way over here and I didn't realize what I was looking for. I vote either way. Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up for me.
Chirp. Cursed _ pineapple just cheered 2 bits. I vote either way.
Thank you for the bits.
Chirp chirp. Dilemma 01 _ 01 just cheered 1 bit.
You all just want
But
shit.
maybe.
You all just want shouting out on the post that I do after stream.
Chirp chirp. DollyWhiskers just cheered 1 bit. No, non, 9, nay, hair, iota.
What is happening? This
Chirp,
isn't maintaining the hype
Evil
train.
Seedlit just cheered 1 bit. Or are we TTS spamming again?
This isn't maintaining the hype train. You're achieving nothing. You're making yourselves all look foolish. Follow that rat. Thank you, Seedlit.
Evil Seedlit just cheered 100 bits. The map, lol even.
Okay, so I think if I go back to that I might be lost. Thank you for the bit, Seedlit and DollyWhiskers. That is a large chicken ass in chat right now. A humongous chicken booty. Thank you for the sub, Bloom.
Hooray. Blue Woo 23 has been nesting with us for 7 months.
History is rewritten line by line.
Why are these little dudes?
Good mode.
These little dudes are spawning and they're going, eat me! The cows are here and Nats is left. I can't imagine that photo was a good photo. I can't. Also, my nose is itchy. Okay, we killed them all. What is this giant, ominous urn? Why did they have to hurt the giant, cute bear? Ow! Oh, I'm very injured!
Han, I smell a medicament. My body is so well
still! Stand still! Okay, we're fine. Everybody chill, we're fine, we're good, we're fine. I didn't get to hear what the woman said because I immediately got shot in the face. Ooh. A Witten? I've not seen a Witten before. It's not in my inventory until I finish the quest. Never mind. We'll look at that later. Pop. Come on, Ratty. A one shot. A Witten. It was a knife of some kind. Cursed, what you gonna do if I break into your house and steal all your M&Ms?
Such wretched odor. Oh, my poor nose. This Odin sludge seeps deep, you know, rousing bodies best left buried. We are close.
We're close, chat.
Here, more memories unforgotten.
Okay, let's go. Save the seed from Medicant clutches.
Thinking, what have trees, corpses, bears, and seeds in common? All are rotting beneath your feet.
We're fine.
Drop it. Good mode.
Oh, there's lots. Oh, there's lots. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I did, however, receive groceries, which is including all the Chiquitos. I'm excited. Kirst is sending me Chiquitos, chat. Kirst is sending me Chiquitos, and at the same time, they're sending me Chiquitos. They also boosted the Discord server this morning, and I didn't take chance to thank them in person. Kirst, I really appreciate those boosts that you put on the Discord server. That allowed us to unlock a server tag. So next to your name, if you're in our Discord server, you can now have FGCK. If you squint, it looks like the F word, and if you don't squint, it's meant to mean frog and chicken. So this one's for Kirst. But yeah, it was a silly little thing that I had fancied for a while. And it just so happened that you were nice. You're very nice, Kirst, regardless of what they say about you.
My wastelings.
Everybody's dead, Dave. Even Peterson. Everybody's dead, Dave. Even Kachansky. I can't think of any other Red Dwarf characters.
All will come mendicant in time.
Mendicant Wraith, leave our seed to the living.
Ah, you misspeak, witch. Words have power. He lives now, my precious seed. Reborn, mendicant.
I've unlocked the Galvanar Waste. I had 2 boosts sitting on another server I barely visit anymore, so I moved them over there. I'm just really appreciate it. If anything,
We rotted things have much in common. Our tongue, our thirst, sealed. Enough.
He turned into a tree! Oh dear God, he turned into a tree!
Rotted things, shed tongues, shed blood, shed legs. It's only rot.
Did he become those bugs?
Soulless. Wait, take me. Surrender.
Stand still! Thank you. Why is he a tree, though? Why is he a tree? But Curse, really, really, thank you very much for doing that, because it's not, you didn't do it just for me, it benefits everybody in the Discord, so I appreciate it. Give me that seed!
Ancient roots from which you've grown, voicing seed, take us home.
I've gained the ability to teleport. Also, was that meant to be my voice?
It may be. You cannot thrive here, a city puppet. This spoiled soil will turn you mendicant once more. We must go below, face the rot at its roots.
Down to the Nethans. It's like the heavens, but it's beneath us. The Nethans. The Nethans? To the Nethans! Enjoy having a tiger by my name. It's a silly little feature. Discord very rarely gets a lot of things right, but they nailed that as a feature. The server tags. It's a silly. It's a really silly little thing, and it's just neat. Because let's be honest, these were also the people that tried to make mandatory ID a thing. What is walking around in here? Aha! Okay. Boy, I sure hope there's no giant evil three-headed bear down here. Oopsie.
The beast. Sap smoke on his breath, no less. Fly deeper.
What do you mean, fly? What does she mean, fly? What do you even mean? Am I being weird? Is there a flight ability I'm not remembering? No, but I can swim. Good job, Curse. You got it on the first try. I lied, chat. They did not get it on the first try. I'm not yet caffeinated. I'm surprisingly under-caffeinated right now. I sympathize. Okay, the rat's gone that way, so we're going this way. Have I got a map? Okay, they seem to actually connect with each other, so it's irrelevant. Can you throw any weapon? No. You can throw daggers and swords. You can throw daggers and swords. I have... No! Honestly, I don't know the answer to that question because I pressed a button that I'd not pressed in a while to throw that sword. I would have to check, and I can't switch weapons while I'm in a dungeon. I'm assuming no, but I could be wrong. You do this by holding L1 and then hitting R2. Also, hi Sierra, welcome back. What's going on? We're in a tree. My sword is back. Nice. Okay, break the glowing green orbs. I feel like the game wants me to go down there. No? Rat, I'm following you. The rat has not steered us wrong yet. We're following the rat. I'm sure it will be fine. Revelation, Tomb Raider Revelation. Ads coming up in 5, chat, but we're going to push on with the quests. I'm not done just yet. Okay, let's use the throwing knife for a little bit. Follow that rat. This game is pretty awesome. This game is a really nice surprise. I think is the best way I would put it. It has been... I sort of picked it up on a whim, knowing that it existed because I was playing Warframe, and it's just been universally great, especially because it's in pre-alpha. I get lost way too easy. Good night, nice, sweet dreams.
Better, barely. But our little seed needs the finest of soil. Allez, allez.
Allez, allez, je te l'or. Je donne le petit pamplemousse. got burped on by a bear. And now we're tripping. We're tripping.
Stones, stars.
We're tripping bear balls.
And all the rot between them. They bite like ship's birds, or like worms. Greedy red-eyed widowed harlots.
Oh? Oh? Oh?
Wanting more than I have, every inch of land that I bleed.
This was the aesthetic.
Feed for them.
This was the.
Mine.
This was the aesthetic of the beginning of the game, where the character was tied to a chair.
You, Gruel, too feckless to kiss your lord's feet when he brings you peace, bloody sanity to your knotted woods and piss-washed rocks.
I don't like how many hands that guy's got.
When he stands in your presence. That's better. Better to listen. We are a family, are we not? Now give me the Empress, you blue-bloody bitch of a thing.
Now give me the Empress, you blue-blooded bitch of a thing. I feel like this cutscene would be much more impressive if she wasn't wearing the cape. I'm really impressed by their dedication to... I'm really impressed by their dedication to flowy robes. I just love him so much. Oh! And we're doped again. Just keep swinging.
Your moment is here. Fly, my trumpet. Fly.
Fly him where? What the absolute... happening? Oh, it's so... I don't like it. I don't like it. And with the music...
Voicing seed.
I was gonna say, there's the reveal. The little fart at the end. Why is that white rat still white? Gross. That was icky. And it all happened while in an ad break. Oopsie. Okay, like... Okay. I'm gonna wait 20 seconds so people are back from ads, because I feel it's really bad that was missed. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you, Dolly. Okay. Welcome back from the ads, chat. For some reason, I piloted a rat through the insides of a bear while in the ad break. But now, we're planting a seed. Captain's just told me you called me darling. You are my darling.
Come drink from our stem, we'll repay our debt. Granting sign in turn you nurture. We bear seeds for you that show.
I made a tree. I made a tree.
Next, there is no choice. With the song of growth we start again. A seed. Everywhere, a seed. Speaks of people that live your.
I love him. I love the bear. Bromius might be my favorite part of this game so far. Continue to plant. Over there. The witch is losing it.
Encore, Egon, encore.
Hey, you want this seed? Oh, Bromius. Is that not?
Envoy, I am no good with words.
I love
My
him.
Trees speak for me. Better or worse?
I love him. I want him to be my friend.
You know our tongue. So, I ask you, Tuck, if
The water runs clean. You'll be forgiven. You have grown. You'll fight it. You'll never again fight this alone. I rolled courage, but I prefer grace.
Old friend.
I've plenty new lives to tend. This wise elm be yours to fend. By the pact, our bearer.
The pouch is a bear's face. There's it's got a pouch, the bear face. That's the best thing in this game so far. They absolutely nailed that as an experience. And it's like simple in its like execution. And the art looks absolutely fabulous. Oh! I have new ancestors in the Nighthold. Who did we bring to the Nighthold? Are you in my party forever? No, the bird and the rat have now separated. The bird and the rat are now free of each other. Who did we bring back here, though? Who does the quest want me to? The journal's gone. Have I done all of the content? Is that the last? Is that the last quest? Is that the last pre-alpha quest? Wait, no, it's book. I've got no quest open. Sorry, I panicked for a second. Oh my god! Oh yeah, I've just randomly spawned in next to a mini-boss. That seems a little unfair. Switch weapons. I'm doing nothing to him. It is. It is not the time to be. I'm very I'm out of healing. I'm so nearly dead. There it is. Oh my god. Let's try that again. That dude was almost dead. That is a horrible place to spawn back into. What a silly place to put a mini-boss.
Look, human, my legs are big too. Join us. He takes a lick. Drink.
Why is this health? Why is his health bar not come back? There he goes. Got him! Okay, well, let's walk slightly out of this hole. And then go back in. It was like, you have a new ancestor here? Was it talking about the rat? I've now gathered 3 teleports, which is good.
The envoy. It brings us a neighbor? Then tell it we are busy. Drab, drab. Everything drab.
I'll do what I can, envoy.
Okay, I can now build the Bromius bit. The Bromius. I got stuff to grind for again. Does Orlick have any further quests? I need to go out looking, I guess. There's no chapter 3. We might have run out of content. Oh no! I'm gonna still have to level and there's still exploring to do. I don't know what the end game of the alpha looks like, so outside of like leveling stuff up, I'm not sure. I will actively have to do research. I'm sure Nats probably knows. Okay, for my sanity, look, this says there's an upgrade with the little red flag. You click it. It says upgrade 2. You go to this page, there's no upgrades. What's that about? Chat, I've timed this really badly because I've gone slightly over. I will be back in 1 second. Apologies, I'm back. That was a tactical. I had to go. Otherwise, I was going to pee myself in the outro. Chat, thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. Blancmange, blancmange. Is that how you spell blancmange? I have never thought how blancmange is spelled, but now I know. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate it. I will do a little bit more research to find out what's going on with more content in this game before I play it again on stream. As I've sort of talked about before, I really struggle with digital extremes games and not having a sort of like direction. So if we're now at a point with the alpha where we have to just do grinding and sort of occupy ourselves with various things, that's fine. I'll play it off stream. But if there's more quest type content, I would love to play that for you. So we'll just see how we fare. Stop taking photos of me. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, after this, at the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's I can't speak. What is going on with my? And no, I've knocked on somebody. That was weird. Ignore me. I just knocked on somebody's stream. I have no idea who it was. I have no idea whose stream I just knocked on, but I knocked on somebody's stream by accident. I've turned it off. Never mind. Stop pissing on me. I swore. I mean, that's kind of my own redeem, so I kind of have to read that one. Chat, I'm really glad you exist. At the beginning of my streams, ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a dark, scary place right now, and the fact that you're alive in it is something to be massively proud of. I'm so proud of you for being alive, chat. My wife, everybody. My wife. Somebody take my wife. A couple of reminders. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat. The lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do is focus on that existence as best as you possibly can. And if my content can make that existence better, that is the niche that I'm trying to fill on the internet. Words. It's at this point of the stream, regardless of the swear counter that is over there, I will not be pressing the swear button again this stream, that we invite you to type the word fuck in chat. Fuck is a multifaceted word. It can be a positive or a negative. For example, fucking hell, I've really enjoyed Soulframe. If that's the end of the story-based content, because realistically, it is an alpha, the grind now begins off stream, and we'll get back to The Witcher over the course of the weekend. Potentially, we will also be playing some Guild Wars 2, like I said, during stream today. We'll just see how we fare. But yeah, fucking hell, Soulframe. I am buying the Founders Editions in installments.
Excellent.
I'm buying the Founders Editions in installments. That's how driven I am to experience as much of what the alpha is. It's really great. It's been a nice surprise. It's been a nice surprise, if you weren't entirely sure, considering how much I've streamed it now. But the negatives. Fuck the Trump administration. Fuck the British Labour government. Fuck losing people too soon. Fuck epilepsy. Fuck Parkinson's disease. Fuck Sjogren's disease. Fuck cancer. Fuck transphobia. Fuck chronic health conditions. Fuck ableism. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Fuck Harry Potter. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck the existence of billionaires/trillionaires in 2026. And no, that's it. I have to go to work tomorrow, so everybody think about me in the morning and just laugh in your head going, ha 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 ha. Chim's at work right now. And I will be back sometime in the afternoon with either Guild Wars, The Witcher. We'll just see how we go. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support this month. Thank you very much for listening to me ramble at the beginning of stream. Like I've said already, I won't go into a full emotional speech like I did at the start, but this channel...
The Frog and Chicken community is proud to celebrate both LGBTQIA Pride Month and Disability Pride Month.
And today is the last day of Disability Pride Month. Even though Pride for this year is now over, please carry... regardless of what Pride you celebrate, support, etc., please carry pride in your hearts and minds, because I think you're pretty cool. And I really appreciate that you enjoy what I do on the internet. Today we are raiding Small Pom, who has recently debuted a VTuber model and has come back to streaming. Pom has been like in my orbit for quite some... Not me. That bigs me up. I'm not bigging myself up. I've known of Pom for quite some time. I've raided their friend groups multiple times. They, like Chai, there's a whole group of people that I know in this area. I'm really happy to see Pom back streaming again because I find them quite hilarious. So we're going to raid them today. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you all. Good night. Sweet dreams. Oh. Curse, I've got something to tell you. Curse, are you still here? Before I leave, Kirst, I've got something to tell you. Kirst, are you still here? It's very important, Kirst. Wake up, Kirst. Kirst is probably getting breakfast or showering right now. Kirst, are you still here? Kirst. Oh, Kirst. Are you still here, Kirst? Are you still here, Kirst? I don't think they're here, chat. I just came back. Kirst, I've got something really important to tell you, but it can wait till next time. I'll see you later.